Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Maria Costa and you're watching me on My Goa, My India. Politics and lawmaking have always been dominated by men, but research has indicated that women's participation in politics is vital for the country. My guest today is one of the youngest politicians we have in Goa, Cecille Rodrigues. Cecille shot to national fame and she became the first runners-up in the Dance India Dance Super Moms reality show in 2013. She then contested the 2017 Goa Assembly elections on an Aam Aadmi Party ticket. She contested the recent Zilla Panchayat elections in Goa as an independent and lost by a narrow margin. She is an activist who is known for her Rosto campaign, an initiative which identifies the unmarked and dangerous speed breakers in Goa. In the last 1 year, she and her team has painted over 300 speed breakers in Goa. Cecille, welcome on the show. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Hi, hello to all the viewers and to you, Maria. Thank you so much for this interview.
The Zilla Panchayat elections are over and you lost by a narrow margin. How do you feel? Are you disappointed?
Well, Maria, frankly speaking, I'm very happy with the results because getting 3083 in Talegaon was not a joke. And yes, I think so. Our whole team, we celebrated with the results because it's been a long fight and a long struggle, being an independent to voice up in Talegaon. And I managed to see that, people are wanting a change. So my state of mind, I'm the happiest right now.
Such a positive outlook to have. But you won in the 4 booths. That must have been very encouraging.
Well, all the candidates always wish that they win the elections, but nevertheless, I know the constituency that I'm fighting in. But with the results and leading in 4 booths was amazing because this was totally unexpected. I thought I would be in a close margin or something like that, but I was leading in 4 booths, so it's been a big hit for them. Being in power for the last 20 years almost and getting an independent candidate come and stand against them and covering up at least 4 booths for now because this is just panchayat elections. So it's I'm happy. I couldn't be upset or anything, and I can see that these areas are really wanting a change, and thanks to the voters who really voted for that margin to cross over and to show that change is the need right now in Talegaon.
Why did you contest as an independent? Were you afraid that contesting on an AAP ticket might not give you votes?
Well, I was not supposed to stand for ZP election. Aam Aadmi Party had asked me earlier, and I said no, I'm not interested because I was already busy doing my work. But closer to the nomination date, I had a lot of calls from friends all over. At least 20-30 calls I received. Plus, I had few local friends of mine who came to my residence and told me, Cecil, we want you to sit and all. But they wanted me to sit on a Congress ticket, which I totally refused. And I said, I'm sorry, but I am an AAP member and I am still very faithful to my party. I said, if you want, I will sit on an independent ticket, but I will need your support because I've already said no to AAP. And if you want me to stand and if you all are willing to support, then we can merge together and we can see how best we can win this elections, or fight this elections. So that's why we had Aam Aadmi Party and Congress backing me up as an independent candidate because it's mandatory, to fight elections and also to tell the opposition, we will not just allow you to just win, without any election, without any fight. So that's why I stood as an opposition. There was no one else. It was just BJP and myself, fighting for this post. Others, they would have just won hands down, without anyone just, being there. So it was a good opportunity and, I thank the locals who came and, convinced me because I was busy doing my artwork and doing my course because I was working on getting myself better and what I love to do and also doing the Rosto campaign. But then I took a break from this and said, okay, let's fight this and see on ground level also where do I stand or whether people want a change or, let's see, let's give this a shot. So that's why coming in together, I think so worked best. I know as much as I would have loved to sit on an Aam Aadmi Party ticket, but keeping the locals in mind who came to support and our whole intention was to fight this election, to gain more votes from all sides, whether it's from Congress, it's AAP, people who also are upset about, the present BJP scenario of the Congress person jumping into BJP. And yes, we gave it 100%, and everyone knows I'm an UP member. I fought assembly elections in 2017, and I am a faithful person to the party because they gave a common person like me an opportunity, back then. And that's why I've been so focused on ground level and fighting down, because I look up to Arvind Kejriwal, how his progress was and how he worked from the ground level and reached where he was. So yes, I'm inspired by him, and I like what work Aam Aadmi Party does. So, but only thing for this elections, I decided to sit independent. I'm so happy that Hensel won the first seat of Aam Aadmi Party for the ZP election. Because it means a lot. It's the first opening. Can you believe that? Like, we've opened up the doors for the coming elections, whether it's going to be CCP or it's going to be, assembly election. It's a start, because people are showing in faith, and that one opening makes a big difference. So, thank you to the Goans who have voted, in for a change. And this is just the beginning, because these are panchayat elections. Assembly elections are more bigger, more numbers, and people are really seeing what Aam Aadmi Party is doing in Delhi, and people need that. We need, we pay our taxes, and we need value for, we living in Goa. We need a better quality of life. We need a better standard of living, and that can only happen through, honest politics. So I hope and I wish that this opening brings about a big boost for all of us. I mean, we are all thrilled. We were screaming with joy when we came to know that Hansel, won that. And he's such a young boy. He's educated. He's like 26, 27 he is. And, he's an engineer by profession who loves carpentry and doing his carpentry work. And kudos to him and his team for really working hard on ground level and making this awareness and people giving him a chance. That's the most important. So kudos to all the Benaulikars for giving Hansel a chance and making him come in victory for this ZP election.
There are some who say that not being able to converse fluently in Konkani is a drawback of yours. Do you agree?
Well, Maria, I come from an entertainment background and my upbringing has been totally different. So I don't think I can be blamed for it, and I cannot please everyone. I've been always speaking in English when I go down to the village or with my granny or anyone or in the market area. I do speak in Konkani. So, but when I do a lot of my videos, I like to speak in English because I'm comfortable in this language and I can speak my heart and my mind out. But yes, you cannot, make everyone happy, and there will always be trollers who will troll you for things like this. And this is who I am. I think so. My work should count more than my Western culture or, how I'm doing my work for the people, whether it's fighting for the farmers' fields, whether it's, mapping up a road or filling up a pothole or painting speed breakers or cleaning garbage. I don't think Western culture depicts anything different when your intentions are to do something good for Goa. I think so people should start changing their mindset towards how they expect their elected representatives to be and give opportunities to youngsters like us who are willing, because we are dedicated, we are passionate about Goa, we love what we do, and you have 5 years to test each and every one who's working down on ground level. And I think so that should be the motto of everyone. Let's do a change in Goa. Let's bring youngsters to have the governance done and give us a shot. There's nothing to lose, but I can't change how I am for anyone, but I know my ability to work for the people is 100%. So I just hope that people think different soon enough.
What is your next plan of action? Are you going to contest the coming assembly elections?
Well, after this elections, everyone's been telling me like, Cecille, don't give up hope, and you fight the big elections now that's coming in 2022. Yes, if given an opportunity, I will definitely stand, and I hope my parents also are in good health, till then, because I am a single mom and I'm dependent on my parents totally, for whatever work I do. So till they are in good health, yes, I will be on ground level. I will be fighting whatever way I can. And yes, assembly elections I will definitely fight, and this is all that we need, constant battling, not giving up, and just praying that My parents' health is in good condition, and yeah, let's hope. We just have to do things differently now, and we have to work more on ground level. We have to visit the places where we've got less votes. This is the starting step. Then you have the CCP elections coming up soon in February, so we'll be working down with the constituencies that belong to Taligaon in the CCP section. So I'll be working down on ground level also with that. So hoping that people do show some change and support, that they want a difference now, and I think so based on that we will work things out. We have like 1 year and 2 months in hand to work this out. So let's hope for the best, and hope people, let people realize and understand that there is a new party that is willing to fight and be there for the people and give people the benefit, not just win an election, but give people the benefit and the best quality of life possible. And I hope people think of it and vote for the same in whichever elections are coming now, whether it's CCP or the coming assembly election. Guys, we need your support big time.
You have been in politics for some time now. Are you well versed with the games politicians play?
Well, Maria, I think so. We all witness politics in our day-to-day life, whether if we are in school, whether we are at the workplace, whether where we reside. Anyway, politics is always on, and I hate politics because I cannot do this nonsense, And working down on ground level, working for the people is what I believe in. And if given an opportunity, I know I will succeed it, giving it my 100%. But it all left up to the people. Secondly is, as you know, whenever there's elections happening, there's a lot of things that happen underground before the election day, and a lot of money that has been gone through. We've got calls saying, money is going here, going there. The signages of theirs have been put on display, though it was an old circular, and then when they realized it was an old circular, they had their poster removed down. And also a lot of during Diwali time, they gave a lot of god anifor, that is jaggery and poha, to people like in cages, as well as 1 lakh rupees was distributed for Narkasur. That has never happened before, but this year they gave it out to all the youth in Taligaon as well as in Panjim, because they knew that the elections are coming up and they needed to keep everyone happy. So this is a lot of things that keep happening, when people have the power of money. But I appreciate the 3083 voters who have voted for me, because that was without money. I can't give money. I don't come from a very rich family, or my father has been into politics, or we just live in a simple home, and I'm a common man. That's why I belong to the Aam Aadmi. It's the common man, and we want to see that we get better facilities for our people. So that's what I wish for. And all this, when it comes to politics, everything happens in a very wrong way, and it's sad to see that people fall for it. Sometimes there is a lot of pressure of people, like saying that no, you have to vote, and there are people putting pressure on especially on the poor crowd, where small houses are there around. They're being traumatized, and they've been watched as to how they are voting, who they are voting for. So I feel sorry for them as much as they want to change, but it is like there has to be a change that happens, and people come out saying that come what may, this election, let's fight and bring about, let's give somebody new a chance. And I hope that happens. Well, as soon as I signed my papers for the ZP elections, I had Agnelo Dikuna, who's the Sarpanch of Taligaon, who's also the PA to Montserrat, came to my residence, and because he's my neighbor, and said, Cecille, is there any way that we can help you step down from being a candidate? Because they didn't want to campaign, they just wanted an easy win, because it's just ZP elections. So I told them, I said, if you all have a vision, even I have a vision. I may win, I may lose, I said, but I would like to see what the people feel and what is their opinion too, whether they want a change. And they were kind of he was not very happy with my answer. But this is what, we have to stand grounded. A lot of people can come and intimidate you when it comes to the power of money and the show and stuff like that. So yes, I stood my ground because I want to change. I want to fight, because I've been residing in Talegaon for the last 10 years and I believe a change can happen. I'm not happy with the present scenario. Just widening up of roads or big construction building is not what Talegaon cars need. They need the full kind of a layout change. They need better water supply. They need Talegaon market. They need a medical center. They need agriculture to be promoted. The youth should have more kind of activities when it comes to sports, whether it comes to dancing, whether it comes to any kind of recreation. Senior citizens don't have anything. Ever since we've come in the picture, we've been saying that we'll do this, we'll do that. So now they've woken up after like almost 20 years that they want to do something like this. This was not even part of their vision. So it's very sad to see that Talegaon has not benefited, though we have the mighty MLAs as at ministry level, and things have not been done for the people. So I wish Talegaon cars do vote for a change.
You are trolled very often. Does that upset you? Have you learned to take it in your stride?
Trollers are my favorite people because they just make me stronger. And ever since I was given an Aam Aadmi Party ticket from 2016 when I was announced as a candidate, till date, people troll me. And the one that you have seen where I have got contracts in casinos, which guys, I don't have contracts. I just did 2 gigs because I was a Dance India Dance Supermom, and my friends also who were working in the casino forced me to take it up. And this is why I did it. And and people just said that I had contracts and I am now backslashing them, and not worried about the people who are working the casino. Well, we as Aam Aadmi Party, we work as a team, and when everyone decides to take a decision together, we have to stand by it. I know I come from an entertainment industry, and I had my suggestions which I had put forth, because all the others were not from the entertainment industry. So I was not heard. I tried to voice myself out, but in the end I have to stand by the party and be united with the team. But this is one of the trolls that keeps getting trolled. And secondly is me speaking in the language. I believe that we in Goa have the freedom to speak how we want to, because we are educated. We have been my parents put me in English medium school, and a lot of parents have fought for an English medium. And when we do these videos and we voice up and we do these things, it's very important that we reach masses, because we have a lot of Goans who are residing in Goa who don't speak the language. It takes time for people to learn the language, and you cannot keep anyone at a gunshot saying that, oh, you have to learn the language or speak the language, or you're not a Goenka, or you're a Gati, or you're this and that. Stop saying that, people, because we belong to a beautiful state where we have different walks of life, people coming in and settling down. Because of we Goans allowing our properties being sold, and land being given because of the real estate that's been happening, and construction that has been coming up with flats and buildings, and we've permitted it. So we have to understand that not everyone will speak the language, and we have to respect it, and support people who are really voicing up on ground level, because that's more important. Because language is one part of it, but if you want Goa to change, it's not the language that will help it to change, but it's your will and your desire and your power to bring about a change that will help Goa, save Goa. So I hope that all these trollers who pick on me, they don't have much, they just have these 2 things that they pick on, and or I don't know what else they'll troll me on in the future. But I like to be an open book. I like to live my life to fullest. I don't like to live my life, because I'm into politics, I have to behave like this, I have to dress like this, I have to keep my hair color, however way I want. But I love to be happy, because if I'm not happy and if I feel I'm caged in a particular place, I can't grow myself. So I like my wings to be spread up high and fly up and do whatever I wish to do. So I just wish that people understand it and stop trolling. The day the trolling stops, the day we'll see good things happening in Goa. And I can't blame anyone who believes this trolls, That's why I do make videos clarifying and, having videos saying, there are these trolls about me that's going on, and, people are talking saying that I'm against the non-Goans or people who have moved out of Goa and stuff like that. Guys, I am a Goikar. I love everyone who comes to Goa, and I respect every human being first because I'm an Indian. So yes, I think differently. My upbringing has been very different, and I'm very strong with what I feel, and nothing can change that about me.
There was a time when you used to support revolutionary Goans. What is your stand on Pogo?
Well, when Revolutionary Goans had their first meeting in Benauli, we did go to extend our support actually to Revolutionary Goans as Goans. So, but only thing when we heard Manoj speak up on, on stage saying that no individual activist can bring about a change. It's only Revolutionary Goans that can bring about a change, which we as activists who came to support, they really felt hurt. I wish he had to only make a different statement which said like, activists and all the Goans together, if we come together, I think so we as revolutionary Goans can bring about the change. If that statement he had to make, I think so we would have been out front supporting him, because it was a group, an NGO which was voicing against for Goa, and we as activists and groups were all trying to come together at one platform, to voice up different and protest on different issues in Goa. But after that day, I was not very happy, with the whole notion of the aggression that happens, because we as Goans are always fighting for what is right, and we calling everyone Ghati Ghati is not right, because we are Indians first. We have already been liberated from Portuguese, and that's why we have merged into Goa. That's why we had an opinion poll, and we were not merged from Goa into Maharashtra, and Goa got its own state, and we are part of India. That's why we have an Indian passport, and we follow the constitution. So the Pogo bill, I feel it is not practical, because it's not per the constitution, and it will not get accepted, when they put it forward in the assembly.
You're one of the main agitators of the Save Mollem campaign. Do you think you all will succeed?
Well, Save Mollem has been a long battle for saving our Western Ghats and scrapping off all the three projects. Right now, we as individuals are voicing up in different ways wherever we can. Especially I, coming from an entertainment side, I'm merging with the youth, making videos in whatever way I can. Especially advocates are doing the law part of it. Fighting cases in court. And everyone is coming together for Save Mollem. I think so what we can see, liberation that has happened 60 years ago, we can say because of the Save Mollem project, everyone is coming together. And even tonight we have like a night vigil which we're going to Arosim for the same, and hoping lots of thousands of people come on the railway tracks. It's a 12 hours dedication for our Goa. We're trying to make it a point, that every Goan needs to come to participate in this. And let's hope for the best, because, this is a constant battle against the big, mighty, powerful people who are funding in monies to our present government so that these projects go ahead for their betterment. But these projects are not for the betterment of the people, and it will just destroy our beautiful small state. We don't want more development and industries, and it's already getting cramped up, flooded, and we can see it getting destroyed every day due to real estate coming into, taking our land left, right, and center. So yes, we will fight till the end, win or lose. We will not give up. We have the youth force now, we have the people's force now, and wherever it is, we are coming forth and we are battling it out, because Goa as a whole is getting affected. And me being in Taligaon, we have coal entering into our Donapal area, and we also are getting affected as a constituency. So I hope that people realize now that that we come out in numbers and we support this movement.
Politics is very demanding. Is it tough balancing home and politics for a woman?
Well, any woman entering into politics will get screened and will get scrutinized and will get trolled. Well, I'm a single mom, and I was being trolled heavily, saying that, oh, she's a single mother, she cannot take care of her family, how will she take care about Goa? And they were picking on, oh, she's a dancer is going to become a politician, what, she's going to make the whole assembly dance, she's going to make the people dance, and this kind of notion. So it was not easy, but I knew I was getting in myself into dirty politics, as people say it, and I knew that I would get this trolls on me back and forth, and a lot of things saying, oh, she's a single mom, and they picked on me a lot because I'm a single mom. So it's not been easy, but it's been my constant battle, and I'm very as much as I'm when I focus on one thing, I make sure that I give it my 100%. Come what is thrown at me, I will not give up. I will fight every battle that comes along my way. And it's not been easy, because I have my parents, as I said earlier in my video also, being a single mom, balancing work with my son and being at home. Sometimes there are conflicts at home with my parents saying that, oh, you're not making enough of time, because my family doesn't understand politics, because we are not a politician family. We are just common people. My dad has been working for the government, and these are simple parents, and I don't know how I turned out to be like this, ooh, at it always fighting on ground level. But it's been a constant battle and a balance, and I try my best. At times I'm exhausted, but making time for my son, playing music with him, doing videos with him is what I love to do. And yes, I'm trying my best, doing this part of it.
Thank you very much, Cecille, for this interview. Any last message for your supporters?
We are Goans, and we are here to fight for every Goan. We want a change, we want a better Goa, and we can see what our present scenario is. All that I wish and I hope for every Goan is this coming elections, whether it's a CCP or it's the assembly elections coming around the corner in 2022, is to think to save Goa and to save us, for our future generations, what we need. And I just hope that you vote for a governance that cares for the people, that will listen to the people, and that will help the people as much as they can, and give them all the schemes and benefits, and just make Goa prosper as a state, because we are in big debt. And we can see our present scenario with our roads and our mole situation and our land getting eaten up and raped every day. So we as women also need our security and our fight, and it's a constant battle. So wishing every Goan that coming elections that you decide and you guys vote for a change. Thank you very much.
Friends, I hope you've liked this interview. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you.